Hello. First of all, I want to start talking about consumer decision-making process. First of all, I want to define the consumer decision-making process. The consumer decision-making process is a systemic approach to buying that all consumers engage in with all purchases, whether it's a large-scale purchase such as a house or a car, or an impulse buy at the checkout aisle. It's a process that combines the psychology, consumer behavior, and the interest of marketers in understanding buyer behavior to more effectively market products and service to them. The process has multiple steps and is often outlined as a 4 to 6 steps process. Need recognition. Need recognition or awareness is a trigger of the consumer decision-making process. Before a consumer embark or buying a process, he must recognize a functional or emotional need. Functional needs are needs based on product use in performing a particular function. Emotional or hunting needs are based on consumer desires for the products or service for craving, pleasure, or other emotional interest. Information search. The second step of the process is sometimes considered to be one broad step, but in five-step process is broken into information search and evaluation. Information search is a basic research performed by a consumer to determine what providers and products offer a solution for his needs. Information searches include both internal and external processes. Internal search is recall of past experience. This is common in impulse buys where the process develops very rapidly. External search is the use of other resources such as internet as well as consultation with other consumers. Evaluation. The evaluation step involves formation of a consideration set and evaluation of options based on a certain criteria. A consideration set is a handful of providers or brands that may meet your needs. Criteria are elements such as quality, convenience, price, taste, and durability. Consumers evaluate options based on a criteria important to them when trying to find the best value or best products. Purchase. Once the best value is identified by a particular customer, the next step is to make a purchase. This is when the customer presents his money in exchange for the products or service. At this point, the customer has determined that a particular solution is the best value for his money. Post-purchase evaluation. The final step in consumer decision-making process is the post-purchase evaluation. This is where the customer evaluates his purchase based on previous expectations. If the implementation or experience after the purchase exceeded expectation, he feels like he got excellent value and is likely to make a repeat purchase. But if it's failed to meet expectation, he will not likely purchase and may spread negative message about the products. Targeting markets and segmentation. I'm going to use Louis Vuitton and Kate Spade targeting market and segmentation as an example or as a guide to my actually targeting market for my purse. Louis Vuitton and Kate Spade segments to multiple target markets. Many people, both men and women with the different values and all walks of life, are fans of Louis Vuitton and Kate Spade pairs and products. Both of them has multiple avenues of communicating their brands to different target markets. Though high fashion print ads and their core values campaign ads, these ads are segmented to both men and women in upper class to upper middle and middle class. By gaining the interest of both wealthy and middle class, they have mastered the art of less is more, maintaining a sense of mystery, yet they really are unattainable brands. In recent years, Vuitton and Spade began streaming their fashion shows, which made the show once only available to the fashion crowd and celebrities, now accessible to the world. With the products with a price point as low as $45, one can walk out of Vuitton store with a travel to guide Berlin, Paris, New York, and Amsterdam. They can leave with a bracelet priced at $390 or a travel trunk for $4,500. The bottom line here is anyone can get their hands in Vuitton or Spade, yet this notion does not hinder Vuitton image. Vuitton and Spade maintains a high-end clientele and a high-class image, and remains the most valuable luxury brands. We cannot forget to mention that Marc Jacob is the Louis Vuitton creative director. Jacob, like most designers, has a high-end line and is a contemporary one. Marc Jacob and Marc by Marc Jacob, with his name affiliated with the brands, teenagers and younger adults who are fans for Jacob begin to up the ante upon discovering Vuitton, creating a new fan who will eventually move into a segmented target market. Market research. If you have a great idea for a product, something that's bound to capture the heart and minds and the wallet of consumers everywhere, or perhaps you have stumbled on a service that isn't being offered anyone else, one is that desperately needed. This is your opportunity. Do not hesitate. Do not look back. Jump into it. Wait, before you shift to right gear, you must determine whether there is really a market for your products. Not only that, you need to ascertain what, if any, fine-tuning is needed. Quite simple. You must conduct a market research. Market research methods. In conducting your market research, you will gather two types of data: primary and secondary. Primary research is information that comes directly from the source. That's it, potential customers. You can comply with this information yourself or hire someone else to gather for you via survey, focus group, and other methods. Secondary research involves gathering statistics, reports, studies, and other data from organizations such as government agencies, trade associations, and your local chamber or congress. Secondary research. The vast majority of research you can find will be secondary research. While large companies spend a huge amount of money on market research, the good news is that plenty of information is available for free on the tight budget. The best place to start is your local library and the internet. Associations. Any industry trade association can offer a wealth of information such as market statistics, list of members and books, and reference materials. Talking to others in our association can be one of the most valuable ways of gaining informal data about region or customer base. Maps. Maps of trading areas in countries and states are available from Chamber of Commerce, Trade Development Commissions, Industrial Development Boards, and local newspaper offices. These maps show the major areas of commerce and can also help us judge the accessibility of various sites. Access is an important consideration in determining the limits of your market area. Colleges and universities. Local colleges and universities are a valuable source of information. Many college business departments have students who are eager to work in the real world, gathering information and doing research at little or no cost. Local business schools are a great source of expert. Many business professors do consulting on the site, and some will even be happy to offer you a marketing, sales, strategic planning, or financial information for free. We can call any professor who specializes in these areas. If he cannot help us, they will be able to put us in touch with someone who can. Community organizations. Our local chamber of commerce or business development agency can supply useful information. They are useful free of charge, including assistance with site selection, demographic report, and direction of local businesses. Also, they can provide us with directory for all businesses, local or nationally. They may also offer seminars on marketing and related topics that can help us to do a better research. Going online. Start with the major consumer online service which offer access to business databases. We can find everything from headline to business news to industry trends and company-specific business information, such as firm addresses, telephone number, field of business, and the name of the CEO. This information is critical for identifying prospects, developing mailing lists, and planning sales calls. Here are a few you can get started. Knowthis.com, bizminers.com, marketresearch.com.